Welcome to another Through the Bible Breakthrough Ministries. There's 31 days in the month of January, and a typical month there's between 31 and 28. So it's always good to read a chapter out of the book of Proverbs a day. And I'm going through from January 1st all the way through to January 31st. So here's chapter 9. Proverbs chapter 9. Wisdom has built her house. She hath hewn out her 7 pillars. She hath killed her beast. She hath mingled her wine. She hath also furnished her table. She hath sent forth her maidens. She crieth upon the highest places of the city. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, Come, eat of my bread, and drink of my wine, which I have mingled. Forsake the foolish, and live, and go in the way of understanding. He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot. Reprove not the scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Giveth instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. But if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. A foolish woman, she is clamorous. She is simple and knows nothing. For she sits at the door of her house, on a seat at the high places of the city, to call passengers who go right on their ways. Whoso is simple, let him turn in here. As for him that wants understanding, she says to him, Stolen water is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not that the dead are in there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. So Proverbs 9, very eloquently written. You have 2 women to choose, wisdom, or you can choose the foolish woman. Wisdom, it says she's prepared everything. And she says to go her way is to go the fear of the Lord. And those that would choose the fear of the Lord, you'll begin to have wisdom. You'll have a long life. Your years will be increased. All of that. And she is out there calling unto all mankind to turn into her ways. And it says at the beginning of the wisdom is fear of the Lord. Why is that? This is simply why. Because when you fear God, you will make good choices. You will know that there's a God who loves me, but also is all-powerful and can judge me. And he could remove his blessing from my life. He could remove his presence from my life. So I'm not going to go down this road because it doesn't please him. I'm going to fear God and shun evil, like Job. And you look and you see God put a hedge around everything Job had. The wicked one could not touch him. And you'll see the kings that prospered, that did good, it is because they feared God, they kept his commandments. He blessed them, he protected them, he gave them victories, like King Uzziah. So that is Proverbs chapter 9. You have eloquently written the wise woman who's calling out to everybody, who's prepared her pillars are hewn, her beasts have been slain, her food is ready, everything is there, and she's crying out from the highest place to turn in to her. So we really are without excuse to go through this life and to choose foolishness because wisdom has been calling out to us from day one to follow her. All right, that's Proverbs chapter 9, and I hope you enjoyed it.